Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Oh yeah, take real and turn on the music, and man. What happened? You don't like the discussion that's about to happen, or what?
No, I waited for the pumping start.
It's pumping. Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Once again, 9:24 is the time. If you're looking at us live on Facebook and YouTube at WeFM 99 SVG, you notice that we have 4 cameras activated this morning because Reliza decided to join this segment here, right? This is the Talk to Me segment. And this morning for Talk to Me, a question came up last week that we said we're going to do on Monday. So the question goes a little something like this. By the way, the number to call, WhatsApp 457-9997. All right? Both places, same number. The question is, who gives more compliments? Men or women? I don't want to answer first.
That's what you think.
I'm going to be courteous.
And all of this stem from Ariel. Let's just put it down. Lady Ground rules. It starts from Ari.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, first of all, we know this word compliment is spelled in 2 ways. There's complete PL when you add ketchup to
fries.
French fries, and then compliment. It is said that the best form of compliment is respect. And so that comes both ways. But I think that men, by nature, give women more compliments because that is the way in which relationship and sexual, interactions and so takes place. The need for compliment. And then, as an individual, you need that encouragement. You need compliments.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that women need a little bit more compliment than men do over a period of time.
That's
not what we heard last week.
What are they here last week?
That's not what we heard last week.
What are they here last week?
Listen, Doc, let me tell you how all of this starts, right?
Let's get a backstory. Let's get a backstory right now.
Let's say the backstory.
So Ari got his hair done, right?
Watch out.
Yes, I like it. I'm jealous. I want
Doc.
too.
Right?
So what are you saying, Doc? That upon seeing my hairstyle, you think that it looks nice?
I thought it looked nice.
Thank you very much.
But you didn't say anything.
That's a compliment.
You didn't say anything though, Doc.
Huh?
You didn't say anything to him.
Let me get the backstory, Reliza.
You didn't compliment him on his hairstyle.
I just said a while ago. I didn't compliment him on the hairstyle.
But you thought.
But let me tell you something.
But when I asked, I said I do like it.
Okay.
No,
that's a compliment in itself.
Okay, but let me tell you something about Doc. When Doc came in this morning, the first thing Doc asked me is, Ari, how are you? You seem a little down. You're not as uppity as usual.
But Ari, every time I come on, Chef, I ask you, Ari, how are you?
This is a different conversation.
But I'm just saying, Doc was distracted this morning from giving me the compliment outright.
How you know he was distracted?
Because we had the studio.
So you see what happened? You see, this is why I like them kind of discussion. Why I just sit down here this morning, right? This is the same thing that happened, right? So you noticed it, but you did not say anything, right, Doc? Mm-hmm. It's what happened with Christal.
I noticed
Christal noticed it, but she did not say anything. So Ari's like, so you say what? You say good morning, whatever, but you couldn't tell me anything about my hairstyle. So he was fishing for the compliment.
No, he might have been fishing for it. He might have been doing that. As a man, typically, I would not tell Ari, I like your hairstyle. I might like it. I'll come here and Ari say, well, I like your shirt, or I like this, and so I take that. I may not necessarily be the type of man who would tell another man, I like this, I like that.
Why not?
Because it might come across the wrong way. But
You
a
could just say
woman-
no homo
but-
at the end.
But a woman, I would have no holding back in telling something to a woman, not only because I'm allowed to express that in real life, but also I know that women typically relish that. They feed on that. They like that. That helps them a lot more.
So you
than
don't
if
think
tell them.
men like to hear that too?
Men like to hear it, but it is not going to affect the self-esteem to that great degree.
So he's not gonna blush like he's
Ari,
blushing
no,
now.
Well, Ari noticed it and Ari pointed it out to Christal, right? So I think it goes the same way for men. And this is the thing, because I actually saw when Ari put up the status on his WhatsApp, right? So I watched it, Ari doing the angles and say, right? Ari never doing angles. He was doing angles, right?
How was he like?
He was, yeah, exactly like that. Crystal. Exactly like that. You know, and he kind of catch his eyes and things. So I was like, he looking kind of nice, but so, you know what? Let me hold it down. I ain't telling Ari nothing, right? So I just saying Ari look good, but I was going to say you're looking like people.
We getting calls.
That release are finished. You've been trying for like 5 minutes.
Which is what Christal brought up. No, which is what Ari brought up. Is like Christal couldn't come directly out and say, well, Ari looking nice, right? She had to give a backhanded compliment, which is what a lot of us as women would do, right? I saw it and I was gonna say, Ari, you're looking like people. I say, you know, let me hold it down. Let me sit on.
Exactly. So who gave in the compliment? I feel like men give genuine compliments. Women would make compliment another woman and
I
wouldn't
was
mean
surprised.
it.
I thought they were thinking I said something different. I was saying that is the case. We know that women also need it and they relish it, and men give it a lot more.
Listen, so what it is I've come across in my years on this earth is that men actually need the compliments, but I think it's like an ego boost, right? That's how
Sometimes I get that feeling.
It feels like it's an ego boost.
We need the
Yes.
compliments, but we know we ain't gonna get it from the woman. We know we ain't gonna get it.
And
No,
then
but
when you get it
don't
right,
And we may not
directly.
necessarily need it from men in the sense in relation to the way we look. However, if you have just done a musical performance, if you've run a race, if you have done something other dramatic thing, you want the compliments. You want the affirmation. You want people to say.
We ain't saying
Okay.
no, but for somebody like me, I might, as I said, do the backhanded way, right? I might say you're looking nice, who you're looking out for,
agreeing and
where you're
dates.
going. As I said, Ari,
What
what's
you
her
doing?
wedding?
When last year
Why do
been
the backhand?
home?
But why do the backhand?
Okay, hold on. Stick a pin there.
Yeah,
stick a
let's
pin.
take
Stick a
some
pin.
calls.
Let's take a call, but I want to get to that whitey backhand. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, be careful in these days. It could be deemed sexual harassment, especially in the workplace.
Okay.
You gotta be careful. Even in the street too. I remember I see a lady going in the subway, and I said, "That pants fit nice on you." And she said, "What about your pants? What about your pants? This early morning, you telling me my pants.
I could
looking
see
good on me.
that.
Hold on. Get the F out of here."
But it's how you say it too.
Yeah,
You didn't tell her she looked nice today. You said that
my
pants fit nice
that's
on you.
somewhere sexual.
So when I hear a man tell me so, I think he either watching my front or my back. It's sexual.
But I've said it to other ladies, and they didn't react that way. They smiled. Thank you.
Queens, it's often a matter of whether you want. If the right person says it to you, you feel so good. However, if the wrong person says it to you,
that's true.
you
You're
don't
right.
like it. It's harassment.
Yep. It depends on if the person like you or how attractive you are.
Yes.
New York, way back, New York Technical College, I was a student down the way back, and one time the college professor came into the room just before the class began, and to collect the homework. So this lady, he told this young lady in the class, he told her, he said, "Go to my office, take off all your clothes, and wait till I get there." And then he laughed. He said, "I'm not that kind of guy." But it's way back in the 90s. I say, if he said that today, he'd be suspended and need another job, And another time I was in a McDonald's in Connecticut, and the male cashier slapped the female cashier on the butt, and she said thank you, and she laughed. And I think that was kind of inappropriate for a workplace, but
kinda.
you know.
This conversation going in a different direction.
All right,
this morning, boy.
all right. So let's thank you so much for your contribution, man.
But I'm bringing it back to what
Thanks,
we were
take
saying.
care.
Okay. Yeah, bringing it back to what we were saying.
The
right?
question, Doc had.
Why the backhand?
Why the backhanded compliment?
Let's hear it.
Man, I don't know. It's just because it's y'all, as you male species.
Wow.
I would okay. Let me be honest in this space.
You don't want him to misinterpret that. Take what Queens was just saying that you actually not like the hairstyle, but like him.
I won't take it right now.
It depends. So this is the thing. I would only compliment somebody who I feel comfortable complimenting, right? Because as a woman, I am also on guard in terms of who it is I would give a compliment to, because as you correctly said, I don't want for it to be misinterpreted, and I don't want to follow up questions or comments.
So you are diluting the compliment by making it backhand. As a backhand compliment, you're diluting it, twisting it, making it twist so that it's not interpreted in that
As
particular
flirting.
way.
Right.
Yes.
Right. But if it's like a significant other, I might come directly out and say, "Oh, if I find you looking a little too nice for, I would like, oh,
You know what I think? I think although it might have started that way as a defense mechanism, so you don't feel like people floating, it now has become the norm for them. Because when I posted my video, the backhanded compliments that I got, where you gain, you feel your heart, you get hairstyle, watch you.
It's the meaning behind what
They
it
want
said,
no
right?
meaning. I want
It's
my
meaning behind
compliment
what it said.
direct.
Somebody trying to like get in, I'll take the call the next time you try. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so whenever men compliment me, for me it's like it comes with an intention. So I think, okay, he's coming with some intention. He's trying to flirt. So sometimes I don't think it's very genuine.
Okay.
Right. So that's my idea now of a compliment.
However, if there's somebody you like, you yourself like, and they came and give you that same compliment as a
Come on, I'm blushing from now till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hello?
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Okay, hold on. Let me take the call right now. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Very exciting morning for you guys. But let me just say this. Why have we become like this? It all has to do with different phases in life and all of that. Why can't we be genuine? Why can't scams, vagabonds all over the place and so on? But why if I give you a nice compliment? I've had my experience with that. To this day, I said something to a woman who and I used to exchange pleasantries and so on. Yes, and maybe because she felt she was married, I should not have said something to her. So she didn't respond to me.
Is what you say? What did you say?
I can't remember, to be honest. Christal, now you're asking me that question. I didn't know you were one of the girls women going on the tarmac to cool out.
Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul.
Dave, hold on. That is not the way you Dave, hold on. Let me just clear this out right now. That is not how I worded what I said. Right? I said, my friends and I, a group chill. You carry a cooler with drinks. Me and several people sit down with the cars parked in a semicircle and we vibes. Thank you very much. That is, you just hear Christal and Tarmac and you gone off on a tangent. No, sir.
Don't get the time.
See?
Okay, well, I only do that for your safety and security. I only do that for your safety and security. So don't come and feel annoyed with me saying that.
And remember, the tarmac
right.
is a very long stretcher. Okay.
I grew up around the tarmac.
Dave grew up around the tarmac. Yeah, before lights.
Doc, what are you trying to say?
And
I
we
know.
used to walk. Me
Yeah.
and my family, we used to go down to the bottom of the tarmac strip, right down to the sea on a moonlight night. You know how many times we had like that?
That's
But
what.
those
That's
days
when it was
can't
under
become-
construction.
No, that remember.
No,
There was a time when you
is
could have
when-
done that.
This is when they used to pull the
Before it
bamboo
was like this.
across the runway. You could
Yeah,
you could
all-
drive
all
across
the
this,
time.
pull a bamboo,
But I'm
right?
just saying,
And they had
we
no
used to go
lights.
there on moonlight walk, and nobody felt threatened. But
Mhm.
now we
That's
have
way
a
before.
different kind
Yeah.
of
That's
people.
way before.
We have a different kind of generation, it would seem, who's
Yes.
all bent on criminal activities.
All right, so let me get back
right.
to the original discussion, right? Because we want to read out some comments here
Yeah.
on the Facebook before we end up. All right,
Thanks.
this is a short and sweet segment.
No, I thought that what was the original discussion?
Oh my goodness me, you didn't listen. Dave, we had a go, man, because we nearly done.
I have been listening all morning. Anyhow, have a good day.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Short, sweet, to the point, please. So let's get some comments on the Facebook, not Facebook, sorry, the WhatsApp. The question was, who compliments more, men or women? Good morning, Cliff. Men, full stop. Men, full stop. He didn't even add anything to that. Good morning to Timothy. Here's another one. I think it's a strategy to avoid the man thinking that you're trying to flirt with him. When women give backhanded compliments. This is wild. This is so sad. I guilty, you know. I real guilty, but it's sad. Let me see. Caribbean people find different ways of complimenting each other that may sound appropriate in the moment, but a different culture will not accept it or misunderstand it. Yeah.
It goes the other way around
There-
too.
mm.
You know, the French, they hug and they kiss, and other cultures they do all sorts of things.
Yeah, Latin too. The double
Yeah.
cheek, sometimes one cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm down, please.
You see, somebody
Alright,
come
there-
and do that to you and be like, hey, my man, 2.5 meters.
Like two
There-
men hugging,
there is
one
one-
culture.
There is one thing that I would say though, as I've gotten older. So when I was younger, when a man would compliment me, I would be a little bit hesitant in terms of accepting the compliment, right? Because it always came with a little bit of a sexual innuendo behind it and all of that, right? That is what I couldn't deal with.
Mhm.
But as I've gotten older, I've learned to just accept the compliment and keep it moving, right?
Mhm.
So like somebody would see me in the road, say you look nice, good morning, princess, good morning, beautiful. Anyway.
Mm.
So they would say stuff like that, and I would just say thank you, and then I would continue walking before I hear anything else coming out, right? So
Mhm.
I think that there are times that even for us as women, we have to know that sometimes a man just saying something nice to us doesn't necessarily mean that he's trying to come on to us. But it's just we just need to make the differentiation between it, right? So
How can you
Yeah,
tell in that
um,
moment?
I'm pretty sure at some point you could
Mm.
tell, because if a man walk up to you and say, you're looking good in them pants.
no, but I might just
still
know,
look-
but
I still
I
waiting
legit-
for him. Compliment?
Crystal.
Yeah.
If you have gone and them days you're gonna put on one of them pum shots,
Mm.
right? And it's a real tight up there, and you filled it out.
Wait.
You basically are going to receive compliments.
Mhm.
If you want to differentiate,
You're gonna receive a lot of
Well,
attention.
I don't think
Attention.
that's
It may not
compliments,
be
man.
compliments,
I
though.
think that's
attention
cat calling,
would
man.
typically come on in terms of the compliments as well. If somebody says you look nice in those pants, right? It is a
Sorry.
compliment. You've gone out there, and you must understand, if a woman who goes to a wedding, goes to an event, goes to some show, and she's put on something really nice, she is going to want not only her girlfriends to say, you look nice.
Mm.
She's going to also want guys to say, you know, why not?
But
just put on a team?
does she need the compliments though?
But there are
We need the
yeah.
compliments, and women need
You
the
gotta
compliments.
compliment yourself first.
Yeah. Whether it
Anyway.
is a bag you have, whether it's a bag you've made, you've got a Christal bag,
Mm.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Made by Christal or something else like that. You want the compliments that it is good, or you wouldn't wear it. You know what I mean? You wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with giving the compliments. It's just that what happens after, as I said, right? Because that is where it gets a little bit annoying for me. Telling me that I look nice is fine. Now, if I like you, I probably would want to hear something else behind it, you know.
Yeah.
But if I don't like you, then it's going to be annoying to
But
me.
because you may only like one or two persons, and you then get 20 compliments, 18 of them you reserve. And what you really want is that guy over there across the room to come and tell you the same things that 18 other persons have told you. But you're waiting for that.
Listen,
maybe it's
you
a
know what I
culture
believe?
thing.
You know what I believe? I believe that the same breath in which people take to offend you, to pull you down, is the same that they should use to pull you up. So if you're thinking, Doc, you did a really good job this morning, say it. If you're thinking, Doc, I like your haircut, I like your shirt, say it.
I still Doc when he spruce up.
Yeah.
I was like, Doc, you have a date
One
today.
time, Doc came in and wearing a shirt and I was saying, yes,
Backhanded again.
that happened. Doc, you remember that? You came in here and Christal was like, you had date, and I was like, Doc, I really like that shirt, and you hear the difference. That's why I feel like men give more genuine compliments.
No, but we giving genuine compliments.
Yeah,
It's just,
good.
it's just different words.
Absolutely.
You know what is sad though is whenever a woman receives a compliment, and a genuine compliment, platonic, nothing sexual, and she will automatically think that he is flirting with her.
Yeah.
So when he is being like a nice human being,
Like a gentleman.
she thinks
Right.
that he is
And there's
he's
nothing
trying
wrong
to
with-
come on
there's
to
nothing wrong
her.
with
I do not think a gentleman
Nothing wrong with
says you're
flirting.
filling out that fancy boy.
No, well, not like that, but he gives a nice compliment, but she just automatically
Christal,
thinks,
in our culture, the woman and a man, if they don't interact, there's going to be no interaction. Somebody has to make that move. And
Shoot the shot.
the woman typically in certain cultures, it's asked that the man make that move. Understand? And the amount
That's how it should be, though.
The woman say, boy, so long that guy just wouldn't come and
Taking forever.
and I take it forever. And I can't. But his partner comes and makes the move. Wrong guy. His brother comes and makes the move. You want him to make that particular
But
move.
if I see my partner, my brother gonna get shoot down. I ain't trying to get
Where am I
shot.
going?
I ain't trying to
No,
get
but
shot. Bro,
no,
walking the
she
opposite
might
side of the
actually be
road.
waiting for you to say something.
Yeah, but we
but
don't
how
know.
does he
It's
know
so
that she's
layered.
waiting on him?
It is so layered. We
Why
don't
are
know.
these things so complicated?
Exactly.
No,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. It should
Hold
be
on.
simple.
Hold on, right? My whole thing with men, shoot your shot. Shoot your shots, right?
Are you
But
saying that? Are you saying that?
I answer, but hold on.
Take
hold
a
on.
rejection.
Hold on.
Yeah,
right?
that's what you built
Shoot
for.
your shots, right? But the thing of it is that if she does not respond to it, or she responds in a way that is not giving you that invitation to proceed further, let it go.
But you know,
Because we want always
but you know,
know.
but you know,
You give up so early?
But back in the days,
Yes,
that's what I'm about to
yes.
say. Back in the days, you know,
Uh-huh.
women used to be like, oh, they kind of standoffish because they wanted to try harder. Now you don't know what to do. You don't know if they wanted to try harder. You don't know if to
Wow.
step off. They're confused. Me personally, I would step off. I
Listen,
give up.
just-
I give
just
up.
be
I God,
honest.
I
Just
God.
be honest.
You have the person.
Just be open and
you have the
honest.
person for date the first time, and she goes, "But you that's too easy." You have to ask
Try again. Persistence is key.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
show up at my house midnight and
It
take my
shows-
phone.
It
Persistence.
shows that you're really interested. It shows that you're really interested.
Nah. That's
I
stalking
don't
vibes
know,
there,
boy.
man.
Yeah, I don't know. Because
Borderline.
For me, it's like, say if I say something upfront, like I'm not interested, then you leave it alone, right? But I could understand, yes, he pursuing a little bit, but I think you would know if a woman is
You
actually
did not have
interested.
You should.
You would pick up on it.
You
I
should.
don't think at any point, no matter what these women say, no matter what you see on social media, I don't think it's okay to show up and take anybody's phone. You know, people joke and they say, if I block you, email me, show up at my work.
No,
don't listen to
that's
social
stalker
media.
vibes.
Don't
That's
listen to
stalker
social
vibes,
media.
yeah.
Some people
Keep
people
calling.
joking. Don't take it literal and be
Yeah.
doing them things.
Yeah.
But the compliment thing, I compliment my male friends. I don't have a problem complimenting. I'm
Very
very
good. I'm
sure.
happy to hear this.
I'm very sure about myself.
Sex-
I'm very
your
confident.
Did your
in my-
male
yeah,
friends
very-
compliment you on your hairstyle?
No, I didn't.
Oh gosh!
I,
Oh gosh!
I didn't get much of those.
That's
Me?
terrible.
Me new friends, boy.
I didn't get much of those. I think it's how I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, I was
It's
looking
the
a little
angle.
too
They're like,
suspect.
nah, I can't compliment that. No,
Yeah.
no,
Brethren, I'm
I
a
was gonna say, yo, you
pass.
got line up fresher. Yesterday, a guy met me who was in the barber shop when I got the trim. The guy met me in the pharmacy and he said, "Oh, your line up still fresh." I was like, I don't know you, but I'll take it.
He knows your lineup, though.
I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
take it.
Okay, good.
Let's read a quick comment here.
Mm.
When men dress good and they leave their home, they know they look good and they're confident. When women dress good and they leave the house, they need to hear they look good to be confident, to feel confident that they look good.
Sometimes.
It helps. I think it
Sometimes.
helps. It
Oh my gosh.
reinforces.
Let's run through these comments. Men give more compliments. Can't shoot just your shot. There are signals
Yep.
men have to look for before
Mhm.
shooting your shot.
Why these men don't call it?
Here's another one. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Some ladies don't know what a compliment is because it has ladies you give compliment and she push her face and cuss.
Yeah.
Yes, there's
The-
also that.
The other day, I tell a young lady that is looking beautiful and she push up her face and strips her teeth. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
That's so
Remember
sad.
to make a comment.
Yep, red flags. Bunny boiler to be avoided like COVID-19. If a woman thinks that a compliment is trying to chat her up, stay away. It is not always a woman's fault because some men have tried to use the compliment as
it's
a
reactive.
pass.
It's reactive.
Right?
It's a reactive. It's a reactive.
Right.
measure.
Recently, a man walking behind me said, "Miss, you smell nice." I was not sure if it was a compliment or a pass. I didn't know the person, so I just said thank you and hurried along my way. So like,
Which is fine. Which is fine. Yeah.
On another occasion, a woman walking behind me said, "Miss, you're looking nice, boy." I pretended I didn't hear and went on my way. How do we fix it, Father?
I've been a victim of catcalling, and this is my story. But before I
You
get
can
into
be
that,
so sorry. It's fine.
before I get into that, right, I have to say, it's very hard these days to understand the climate that we're in. Before,
Oh, Lord.
people used to complain about white women being the standard of beauty. And now that black women, I believe, black, Latina, Asian, are the standard of beauty. These are the people you see on magazine photos, these are the people you see portrayed on social media. Now that they're the standard of beauty, whenever someone else of a different race compliments them, it's a what is the word on the term? Something like microaggression. So if a white lady says to you, "Hey, that's a different hairstyle, I like this one." Microaggression. If someone says to you, you're wearing a different hairstyle today, or you're wearing different makeup today, microaggression. How is it just a genuine compliment? That I'm trying to understand.
That's a lot.
Let's take a
I'm
quick
trying
call
to
before we wrap
understand.
up. Hello, good morning.
Yes, you know a song called Lady in Red?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so if I see sometimes I see a lady in red, I see Lady in Red. So this lady had red dress, red shoes, and something else red, I can't remember. I say you call Lady in Red, color coordinated, all red. And you know, she told me, she said, she's wearing red panties too. I think that I don't need to know that too.
Okay,
I
well,
don't think I
that
need to know that.
Yeah, that's a
She
different.
went
Yeah,
she was like,
Yeah,
must be
she
begging
went-
for something else.
yeah, that's
she
a
went
different.
way.
That's a whole different thing already. But you see, but if
All
I
right,
say
thank
lady in
you.
red, hey,
That's generic anyway.
yeah,
That's
that's not.
that's
but
not
some,
compliment
we
to
have to
anything
admit
either.
that some men really pass the place sometimes.
You do.
But
So you have to be so skeptical.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that you have to like put up all these walls and defense mechanisms
Are you
and
so
what's not.
uncertain? Right.
Exactly, because some men will use it as a pass and what's not. Like, oh man.
How many times did I get compliments in Taiwan and did I get used to it?
As a dark chocolate.
That's a question somebody
Yeah.
asked him.
Mhm.
As a dark chocolate, Harry.
And did you
ain't
get
say
used
nothing?
to it?
I honestly didn't like it.
You ain't saying anything?
It
As a dark
felt
chocolate, you ain't say
weird.
nothing?
Ignore
It felt weird 'cause he's not accustomed to it.
No, the way the Taiwanese did it, it's weird. But they will always try to touch your hair and they're
Right.
like, "Oh, is this
Yeah.
real? And why are you so dark?"
I
And
can-
so it's not the same.
Can I tell you, I went to
The
Kazakhstan.
curiosity.
I went to Kazakhstan, and there was a conference, maybe about 1,000 people. I was the only black male there, and I was a speaker talking about cannabis. And after, all these girls were coming up, wanting to take a picture with me. Like so. And they were coming. Some you can say some was standing up. Some wanted to hug me. Some wanted to, lean on me. And so, and it's very, very different. So I didn't mind. I had no problem at all with it. But I could see how some other person, if the sexes were also reversed, if it was if there was a woman and guys are coming up and I want to hold, and some of them want to hold on to you and so forth, you know, you especially what they would do with the picture afterwards, you know.
Well, we'll have to do a part 2 for this because it's already 9:53 and
we'll
but
find
then
a different
community
question.
days. So we
Are you guys doing this again tomorrow?
I don't mind.
I think callers and listeners can send in a question beforehand, and then we can do it for Talk to Me for tomorrow or any other day for that matter. All right, but it's been really interesting.